Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis, and today we're going to be talking about Ripple and XRP, so sit back, relax, and before we fully jump on into this video, I do just want to ask guys to please leave a like on this video. It does help the channel grow immensely, and of course, I always do greatly appreciate it. Now, I do just want to quickly warn you guys ahead of time, all of the prices on the screen right now are going to change drastically by the time that this video is updated, or uploaded, I should say. This is scheduled ahead of time as I am going to be traveling for the holiday. I hope everybody has a great holiday weekend. I hope everybody's enjoying their time off. If you guys do have some time off, I hope everybody's having a great weekend. Now, overall, when we take a quick look at this market is obviously still in infancy stages. I know everyone thinks that you had to be in crypto during 2017, 2018 to, be early, or you had to be in Bitcoin back in 2009, 2010 to be early, or, now that we're investing in 2022, this market's done. It's finished. It's in a bubble. It's going to crash. I don't think people are really looking at this market in the actual way that we should be. I mean, honestly, this market is at a $2 trillion market cap. Global crypto market cap, $2 trillion. Think about that. The cross-border payment market globally is a $156 trillion market. The trade finance market that XinFin is going after is a $19 trillion market. And we are sitting at a measly $2 trillion market cap, while stocks like Apple hit $3 trillion by themselves. So think about how early we actually are in this space. Of course, we don't need to think about it. You know why? Because we are already seeing a major change and a shift in this market. So let's talk about that. Let's jump in and let's discuss this. So, as we are talking about regulations and we talk about things happening right now, I've always continued to say that the Russia-Ukraine conflicts have streamlined the focus point to be shifted on crypto. We did just see this just in Russia finalizing bill to legalize crypto as a form of payment. The updated version of the bill introduces the concepts of professional and non-professional digital asset purchases. We see over here that this is focused on, again, crypto usage and policy. The amendment comes as interest in Russia's, crypto usage and policy continues to grow. The pending legislation named on digital currency, on digital currency, on-demand liquidity, who knows, was initially introduced to the Russian parliament in February. Russia's central bank called for a ban on crypto mining earlier this year. Obviously, we've seen a major shift away from that. I wonder why, but we do see here, Russia's Ministry of Finance has amended its digital currency bill to include cryptocurrency mining provisions, the agency announced Friday. The ministry presented the original draft cryptocurrency law, which focused on digital assets as investment vehicles. The updated version of the bill, the ministry said, details rules around trading and mining cryptocurrencies. Now, we do see here that, this on digital currency comes as interest in the Russian government's use of cryptocurrencies continues to increase amid the ongoing war in Ukraine, which started on February 24th when Russia invaded the country. Now, when we talk about this, I do believe that this is going to streamline the idea on, regulations. I think that when we talk about regulations, I think that they're going to be ushered in. I think that it's going to go all the way around the SEC. In terms of the U.S., right? The SEC is not even going to be, a dot on the paper. And we are going to see that, regulatory framework be ushered in globally around crypto. And that is going to spark a major flame in terms of crypto growth and adoption. We do see here in March, Russia's top lender was granted a license by the country's central bank to begin issuing digital assets in response to the U.S. economic sanctions. Assets issued on the bank's digital platform will be recorded and circulated via a distributed ledger technology system, ensuring data security and data immutability. A DLT, wow! It's almost as if we were saying that a DLT is going to be the key crucial area to focus on in terms of the digitized platforms of tomorrow in terms of finance. And now we're seeing that confirmed here. Ensuring data security and data immutability. Now, this kind of takes me back to Hedera a little bit just because Hedera is a BFT, so it is extremely secure, but this could be technically any DLT. But I do say that these sanctions are streamlining mass adoption of crypto. We also seen Portuguese regulator grants first crypto license to bank. This was pretty big too. Bison Bank will offer digital asset services to high net worth individuals, becoming the first banking institution in the country authorized to do so. Again, do you guys see a major shift happening here? We are seeing for the first time in history major financial institutions and banks moving in on crypto. On Thursday, Banco de Portugal updated its list of virtual asset service providers, adding Bison Digital Assets as the country's 5th licensed crypto exchange. The company is newly created to operate under Bison Bank, which is fully held by a Chinese private capital firm based in Hong Kong, and will position its crypto services to high net worth customers, according to local media. This is going to be pretty interesting. I honestly want you guys to all understand the major shift that is happening, and I want you all to pay attention right now and focus on this. And we do see here it's slowly becoming a haven for European Bitcoiners as well. So again, crypto is growing. It's here to stay. It's proven its point. We also see here, report Germany overtakes Singapore as the most crypto-friendly country, according to CoinCub. This is also interesting. We are seeing global adoption and growth within the crypto space growing globally. The global takeover of crypto has begun. I want you guys to all make sure that you are awake, paying attention, and seeing the things unfolding right now. I think that right now, as anyone that is watching this video currently is positioned in crypto, I want you all to take a moment to step back and really look at the things happening right now around crypto. As things are happening around crypto like this, we are seeing a major shift happening. What is that? That is regulatory clarity being a major focus point. We are seeing, again, crypto growing in demand, being far too big to ignore, while we are at a $2 trillion market cap. Guys, understand how early we actually are here. And also, we do see 6 months ago, banks tried to kill crypto and failed. Now they are embracing it slowly, and we have seen a major shift recently happening in terms of BlackRock, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan. Guys, the banks have failed. The banks have failed for a very long time. In fact, the banking structure currently has failed fully. That is why we are seeing reports like this. The IMF DeFi is at the frontier of financial technology. I wonder why. Well, when you look at things moving fast, crypto is the major one. And DeFi itself has always been the focus point. But this has also been a focus point not only from IMF, but also from banks and financial institutions. I want you guys to understand just how large crypto has gotten in just the last couple months alone. I mean, honestly, take a look back in just 2022. We have seen a major shift happen this year alone. In the past 4 months, I would say that we have seen an entire new landscape printed for crypto. Okay? Especially from financial institutions and banks. Now, just envision what's going to happen within the next 8 months that are left in this year. It's going to get very interesting very fast. And honestly, from this IMF report, take a look at this, right? Fast-moving fintech poses challenge for regulators. Emerging firms are quickly making inroads into critical financial services and often taking on more risk than traditional banks. Now again, we do see a focus area here for crypto. For banks, fintech disrupts core financial services and pushes them to innovate to remain relevant. For consumers, it means potentially wider access to better services. I want you guys to understand what they're saying here. They're basically saying that these banks, they need to innovate to even stay in the limelight. If they don't, they will die. Banks are a dying breed. I've said it so many times. I just went to the bank to open up a joint bank account, and it was probably one of the most longest and grueling processes that I've ever dealt with. When I talk about a joint crypto account, like, this could be made in seconds, right? Now, again, we do see down here, they are talking about digital banks. We do see, digital banks are growing in systemic importance in their local markets, also known as neobanks. They are more exposed than their traditional counterparts to risk from consumer lending, which usually has fewer buffers against losses because it tends to be more uncollateralized. When we talk about these digital banks, I foresee a future where there's going to be crypto banks. Crypto-specific banks. Think about that. And we are very close to that day, by the way. As regulations are being ushered in, these traditional banks are facing an evident problem. What is that problem? They are dying. These traditional banks need to innovate. They need to. If they don't, they will die. I'm telling you guys right now, pay attention to the banking infrastructure. Now, here they are focusing on DeFi. Another technological innovation which has grown rapidly in the past 2 years is decentralized finance, a crypto-based financial network without a central intermediary, also known as DeFi. It offers the potential of delivering more innovative, inclusive, and transparent financial services thanks to greater efficiency and accessibility. Now, of course, they are talking about, cyber attacks, market, vulnerable to market liquidity as well. Pretty interesting when we talk about Ripple and XRP with on-demand liquidity. I think that's pretty much solved. Also, in terms of cyber risk, cyber attacks, and things like that, these networks will not go down if they're using XPOP on the XRP ledger, which can run in offline mode. But honestly, when we talk about DeFi, there's obviously going to be major issues around this. But guess what? There's also a risk with a bank account, especially when there's 8.5%, inflation. So I think that this is pretty significant. I think that this kind of streamlines the idea, or I shouldn't say streamlines, but solidifies the idea that regulations 100% need it, but also these traditional banks are dying, guys. And this has been I think that this has been in the limelight for a very long time. I mean, this goes half a year back, but it's more so clear now. The IMF is warning about it. So, again, banks need crypto. They need to innovate. If they do not innovate, they will die fully. So, again, just to really kind of sum this up, I mean, honestly, as DeFi is continuing to grow, we are seeing a major shift around banks. And the funny thing is that Ripple, right? Ripple has been working with financial institutions and leading banks forever now. This goes back to February 2nd, 2021, just over a year ago, right? Bank of America, American Express and Santander, SBI Holdings, MoneyGram, National Bank of, I'm not even going to try to say that name, to be honest with you guys, I'd butcher it, but Money Match as well, Standard Chartered Bank. Now, a lot of these are not still working with Ripple. Just to be transparent, I'm sure that a lot of you are probably all aware of this. Some of these have pulled out of partnerships due to, again, regulatory uncertainty. But a lot of these partnerships are still intact, and they are still utilizing XRP. You can see the role played by XRP. I mean, honestly, it is providing that real, true need for liquidity. And as we do see the liquidity, the liquidity hub launching very soon in this year, things are going to get very interesting very fast. So, pay attention to where Ripple's positioned. They are, I just tweeted this out the other day, but I was like, it's funny that they say that Ripple is, the banker's coin, but everyone's cheering on institutional money flowing into this game because guess what? Institutional money, I would say without institutional money, without this massive flow of capital, crypto is going to hit that, battle where there's not enough money to move the market anymore. We need this amount of capital flowing in. And we've been seeing it. BlackRock, $10 trillion assets under management is moving in on crypto. These major financial institutions are moving in because they see the true future of crypto. Banks need this technology. If they do not have this technology, they will die. Financial institutions will die out because clients want this. Clients need crypto. They see the future behind it. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on if you guys want more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Peace out, guys.